Yeah, if you lose, not necessarily out the tournament, but you won't be starting in the best possible way. I think that's fair to say. And it's going to be the CT start. It's the pick of FlyQuest. Inferno, it's one of those maps, isn't it? You never really know what's going to happen.
I'm the only Inferno enjoyer left in this world, I feel.
I
feel very isolated and alone.
I know we don't play it in our stack. I would love to start playing it.
Yeah,
I don't know what's up with people.
There's a couple people that are a real hinder to playing Inferno.
7 guns on the CT side. You don't see that too often.
No, but you do love it. Mercadia's got a pair of them. Santar's obviously with the other. And FlyQuest is just chilling. They're coming into this Pro League very relaxed, very slow.
FlyQuest looking towards A. A couple of bits of util. Flash over Diggity for all the homies at home. And
here we go.
Cadia in a solid position, but it's going to be Woxic just holding. P2K doing work with Cadia, not seen. Just able to.
Woxic's actually been a force of nature recently. Like, not even joking. Like normally he's like pretty underwhelming as a player the last couple of years. Like over a vet boom, it's P2000 work, it's rifle work. He was one of the top 5 rated players at the event. So I hate to tell you, Mac, this could be a problem today.
Yeah, well, I knew it was going to be a problem, but I'm hoping that FlyQuest, they have something up their sleeve. They can get something going, and losing a pistol. Oh.
Yeah, like that as well. Like that as well.
How do you beat that?
They got the opening frag as well. They got the nade towards the pit. Follow-up conversion 5-on-4, but Woxic's P2000. Beautiful. Xantares is in great form recently as well. The deadly duo of those two can be difficult to shut down. All right, I'm still struggling to find the tone.
Yeah, it's all right. We're working into it. It's day one.
I did a couple of days ago.
You really are. Grand final casting.
All right. MP9s, is it?
MP9s it is.
Some people say pound for pound the best gun in the game. What do you think?
P250 would have something to say about that, I think.
Okay, I don't hate that.
Mac 10's cheaper. Does the same job.
I think the 5.7's taken the mantle, though, as the best pistol in the game right now. The P250's not that relevant anymore.
The P250's for a more classy gentleman.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's for someone who's a little bit more put together, a little bit more precise.
Sure, you know, the spamming 20 bullets off.
Yeah. It's like the weapon a guy in a suit would be wearing. The 5.7 is just some any riffraff off the street.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't consider that angle.
Get yourself an extra flash.
Yes,
exactly.
True.
Utility.
Speaking of which, this is the half-wall smoke being deployed by Alistair. We wanted to get into the serious analysis here. It allows you to create a path up towards that half-wall, negate the utility, Jason. Gives you a little runway in towards that car position. A little tidbit there for you about Counter-Strike.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would know that if we played Inferno more, but I enjoy that.
I do know most of the smokes, actually. I don't think I've actually got up my sleeve, but these MP9s. This is the bonus round, as Jason would call it, towards middle. You are going to see not the best approach towards that smoke in middle. You've already lost 2 players, I suppose. Might as well try and pull something back, but this is a very, very interesting round. We've fallen awry.
It's a disaster of a round to lose these AKs to the SMG. No, he's not. He's never going to read the other. Calyx was a beast last week as well in Stockholm. I don't know if you were catching on to that. He had some really sick games in there for Eternal Fire. But yeah, first gun round is not in any way what FlyQuest would have loved to have had happen. I got there.
Well, Inz is alive. Oh,
nice one, Mac.
Yep.
Yeah,
he was.
All right, that's probably the worst possible start you can have in a game of CS. I'll be honest. He doesn't actually get.
And 20 years of Counter-Strike, I haven't seen a start worse. Really.
Yeah, you're up against 4 MP9s and a rifle, and you've got a couple of kills, nowhere near a plant. You're down to the partial buy again, Eternal Fire. Right on the coattails of their success over in Belgrade. Got to the grand final there. Lost convincingly to Spirit, but I think that's the best result they've had all year, since the major at least, since the Copenhagen major, Mac. You remember that one?
I do.
One of the majors.
Yep, the one major that we've had so far.
Yeah. The first Turkish team ever to make it to the playoffs. Another tidbit for you. Got trivia for days.
Today. Wow.
Research.
Yeah. Really prepped coming into this morning.
I know that as well because I didn't put him in my pick'ems and they made it.
Pick'em's still a thing? I thought people are boycotting the pick'ems these days.
No.
Scrawny doesn't even play them.
Well, there's only pick'ems for the majors, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're right.
Scrawny might have boycotted him.
Yeah, I think he did. He's out.
Ooh.
Well, this is, yeah.
Good game so far.
Yeah, very strong start, you'd say, for Eternal Fire.
I'd agree. FlyQuest going A 4 rounds in a row.
What's the biggest storyline of FlyQuest right now? They've done any interviews saying, like, this is it, this is the tournament, we need to make some changes, this will be the litmus test. Have they said anything like that?
I
Because they know it's not good enough, right? They've said that at least.
Yeah, they said that at the end of the Cologne.
Right.
I think they just took a bit of a break coming into this. They didn't really have a boot camp like some other teams are going for.
Went for the don't practice approach when things aren't working out. Jason, thoughts?
I think it's great. You know, maybe a boot camp without PCs would do like a little kumbaya out in the forest. That could go a long way.
They already made it to the RMR, so they did get a good amount of prac with all the other teams. You know, the new mixes of Australians and Europeans that were playing in the close quals.
Okay, so that's going to be the big test, right? That's all building up today. They've got to make the major, I suppose. Like a lot of teams right now, all jokes aside, the conversation is like teams like Falcons, for example, is like, let's just qualify for the actual main event. Let's actually get there, and then we'll have a conversation about where we're at.
Yeah, for sure. And it's, boiling down to the fact that we now have 3 slots for Asia, so...
True, actually.
Whereas we only had the 2 because...
Yeah, thanks to the Mongols, right?
Shout out Mongols one time.
Another tidbit for you there. Trivia.
I think it's a good time. I don't know if we did it. I can't remember if we did it in the pre-show, which took place 7 minutes ago. So that's kind of interesting. But you know, we have that mailbag thing that goes on throughout the season. So if you guys ever have any questions, any pictures you want to send us,
I'll tell you what. The next eco we get, we'll open it up.
Yeah,
next full eco.
Send us in some stuff to the mailbag that we can play with on air. That's eplmailbag@efg.gg, I believe.
I think you're right.
I think I nailed it.
Yep.
If not, check Twitter and it'll be there.
Hey, we got a round here for FlyQuest, boys. Looking quite good. I think it's a save. There's nothing else to say. The problem with Inferno, perhaps, Jason, is like, as soon as you lose a couple of kills, the round is over. No one really for it.
I'll admit, you know, in all my love for Inferno, I know the weaknesses as well. The retake factor is a tough one. I think these 2 bomb sites are still like the two of the hardest bomb sites to retake. Dust2 B bomb sites probably up there. But yeah, the saving part is the worst part of Inferno at the moment.
Well, that was why Cologne was so crazy, right? Is because people weren't playing too much of the save. People were just going for it. They were going hard.
Swinging for the fences.
Yeah. Going against James Law that he made up.
Well, it's nice that, I mean, a lot of conversation from the analysts leading into this match about Alistair, and obviously a nice double kill here with the AWP. You got to appreciate that.
There he is. Speak of the devil.
Ooh.
Oh, don't take that peek. No, Calyx, no.
Okay, we got a nice round, though. Early days here. Not the best start, probably the worst start, but...
You'll take it.
There's a round on the board, quite a convincing one. You're watching the first day of ESL Pro League, Season 20.
Keeping the tone chill,
Jason,
low.
It's Mac. We're finding the tone right now.
Apologize. I can feel the tension between you two as well after that
tension?
The cream pie.
The whole cream pie. No, there was actually tension in the studios. People didn't realize how like messy it would be.
Yeah, it was a little stressful after that. There was
no laughter. There was no fun. It's just like, okay, we've ruined the studio.
There is cream stains all over the ground.
No one was cared for my safety. It was like, asked if I was okay. It was just like, is the studio going to be back to how it was? That's all like, anyone cared
Henry,
about.
keep looking flabbergasted at the camera. We need the shot. We need the shot.
Well, we got the shot. I hope you people are happy. I think that's probably the last green pie of Counter-Strike.
I hope so. I'm ready to...
The joke's got to be dead now, right?
No, the joke will be there, but we don't actually have to go through with it.
Ooh, here we go.
Okay.
Calyx
caught with Util out. That's going to be a nice little double entry. Only Wakadia to try and hold. Smoke at Moto. And what are we thinking?
Another save.
Yeah.
Save. Beauty of Inferno here.
Come on, Inferno, give us something. I just stuck up for you.
I thought you were the Inferno fan here.
I know, but now it's done this to me. This is the one weakness of Inferno.
The one week. This would be it. Yeah. Had back-to-back rounds of this. You can't really blame Eternal Fire. He's going to be holding on to the AWP, of course. Antara is wielding it for now. Looks like he's got a kill lined up. Not going to connect it. Not known to be an AWP necessarily.
Oh, but he's got game. He's got game for sure.
I think this is smart from FlyQuest not to overextend.
No, they're going to give him one more.
Oh.
You've done it again,
I'm
Matt.
just going to stop talking.
Yeah. The boys aren't going to like that. 4-2.
All right, we've got a game on our hands.
Yeah, we do. How would you guys, how would you fix Inferno to prevent all the saves? Could you change it in a way that would allow the retakes to be a little bit more
I would say, if you had to put a gun to my head, which I think you're doing,
It's not a gun, Henry.
You create an entrance on the library, like towards graveyard, right?
Yep, my
That'd be
man.
the only way I
Open
can
it
think
up.
of right now that would like maybe help just alleviate the stress of rotation. You don't get locked out by a moto smoke. You have like an awkward passageway that at least gives you some sort of access.
Yeah,
towards
give some
graveyard.
cover, open up that wall a little bit, let there be a little battle from that.
That's the only thing I can think of right now.
B-bomb site might just be screwed. We might just have to leave it the way it is.
What about like opening up Banana to Arch somehow so that you can have a faster rotation? Not from the top of Banana, but from like halfway down. So there's just some weird...
So add another passageway connecting Banana to like Rap side.
With like a ledge, so you can only go one way.
Still finding cream inside me. It's unbelievable. Why do I do
It
these
does
things?
get everywhere. It does get
Be with
everywhere.
me for days.
Oh, good.
All right, 4-2. Another gun round here. First map of EPL. It's all fun and games until someone loses a series. We'll see if FlyQuest can pull this one back.
EF just dropping util over towards B. Going 3 there early. FlyQuest. In's playing a dangerous game here at Olaf. Now it's just that spam battle. Xantaras takes 1. EF going to be happy with the man advantage, so they will just fall off.
Yeah, because they've lost Woxic first the last 2 rounds. Finally, they got some in their favor to open things up. They can sit back on their haunches in a 5-on-4.
FlyQuest about to walk into a
Woxic
3-man crossfire.
Singing his praises for good reason. He's hitting the shots that really matter these days as well. Not just the flashy, flicky shots. He's actually hitting the ones you expect him to, which is a problem.
Probably lowered his sensitivity, I would imagine.
I hope so. That was actually a conversation we had to have back in the day. It's like, would you consider lowering the sensitivity?
I don't like to ask my
consider it?
players to change their in-game settings, but your sensitivity is
Yeah, I was like,
insane.
this is beyond the pale. Yeah, but he's much more consistent now. He seems to have got a good understanding of calculated aggression. It's not just full send every single time. And that's going to be a convincing round. Another save here, this time for Ints. 1 player remaining as we go 5-2. We get into the middle stages, as it were, of this first half. Nice little spam damage there from Xantaras. Got like 1.5 kills. And then walks to close things out. No problem at all. No real pressure applied here.
That was the closest that FlyQuest has gotten to going B. They made it halfway up Banana. Every other round, I think they're getting that pick at the top of Banana, and then they're just going A. They've gone A 6 rounds now, 7 rounds.
Okay. Well, halfway over net is a good start.
Do we know where the 1v1 tournament's returning this year?
I don't know if we're doing a 1v1 yet. There is going to be something.
Some
but
sort of
we're
table
tinkering,
tennis.
we're
I saw
tinkering with the
there's
idea.
the table tennis one.
Yeah, we might be doing a 2-on-2 this year.
Oh, I like that.
A little bit, add a little bit of silly
I
fun
like
and games
that,
into it. Yeah.
And you actually have some teams. You can build a brand, like a personality.
Exactly.
I think that's something
Make a logo.
Yeah, I think that's a
Right.
good idea. I think we should be looking towards that. All right, so a 2-on-2 potential. Table tennis can make a comeback. I don't think we had a ping pong league last year.
I don't think so
Or
either.
last season.
I played Cadian.
We did last year.
That's
Cadian,
right.
Cadian
I got
smoked
smacked.
me towards the end, yeah.
Danes are normally
Danes
pretty
are very
good.
good at ping pong.
Yeah, that's fair. Mac, you any good? I can't remember. Table
No,
tennis?
I got 13 or 11 0'd by Gary. Remember?
Wow.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Those Brazilians,
Live
man.
on air.
The Australian Counter-Strike of ping pong right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not my forte.
You've really brought the mood down, Mac.
I'm sorry.
What are you good at? What sport would you excel at?
He
In
did
this
a
arena?
great front
Putting,
flip off
maybe?
the rocks.
I could lift people.
Lift, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I could.
true. Don't doubt that for a second.
Couldn't lift
Yep.
a human being.
I can swim.
You could swim.
Oh,
run.
That's true.
You could
If we did like a relay race around
Okay,
the
like
studio.
an assault course.
We had that
sort
in
of vibe.
season 1.
Yeah, we did do an
We
assault
did,
course
yeah.
one season. I wasn't here for it, but I do remember the assault course. I think Machine came up with it,
Okay.
so maybe he could construct another one.
We could do a dance off.
That's also a possibility. You did a front flip once here.
You know, with
In his
everything
very
getting
studio.
added to Counter-Strike, dancing's like not that far away. We could make some moves for Valve.
What are those clips? I've been seeing clips on Twitter of people like posting dancing models. Is that like just a mod or something? It's not
I
actually.
think it's a mod
It's not actually
in
in
some
the
of
game
the
files or
custom
something, is
servers. Yeah.
Okay, I was worried that was it. Like, I don't think Counter-Strike suits the vibe of funny dancing. Like considering like the subject matter of the game.
Yeah, it's a bit off
I don't
kilter.
think soldiers would be having funny dances. Just my opinion. But what do I know?
For all your experience in the military.
Yeah, just from what I do know, I'd say they're probably not doing
I
fun
hang out with
dances and TikTok
soldiers
dances
all the
and stuff
time.
like that.
Well, hey, Mac, back to the A bomb site. Here we go.
Oh yeah. We 8 from 8 now, almost.
No,
Unless
that's
it's
just
a ruse.
that's just a fake, Mac. They just wanted to throw some util deep, make it feel like brackets had been lost, make
Conditioning.
Xantaras kind of question where he should be.
But the timing of the rotation back from Xantaras as well. these smokes, drop that perfect moments. Did they have another one on B as well?
Mac, I'm going to call this right now. FlyQuest wins this round.
Okay. 5v2 on B.
And there's no util.
But there is Zentares and Major.
And Zentares.
And Zentares. And no one. So you're right.
Yeah, that's going to be a safe call, I would imagine, as well. Although it looks like Eternal Fire is coming to investigate in Banana. Maybe see if they can get a free kill up towards the car with that AWP. But otherwise, you're just going to go home and chill.
I've got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Have we screwed the pooch
Probably.
this season of Pro League, considering that the content and the skits were so strong last year, that we've set the bar way too high, that it could never live up to those dizzy expectations ever again?
If there's one thing that the last decade of casting Counter-Strike with you and these other guys, Henry, has taught me, it's that we can always take it to a new level.
Yeah?
I have no fear for the content
But
this
think
season.
we had the Lord of the Rings, June, Fight Club,
Yeah, but look,
Jason Rogan.
you missed Media Day yesterday. You're doing
I
some
did. I
traveling.
didn't see what was going on.
There was a lot of things going on.
Okay,
there was
so
some cool
we're
stuff
gonna give
going
it a
on.
good go.
We're going to give it a good attempt, yeah.
All right.
The whole college tried to top
All right,
season
I like
19.
that. I guess that's all we can do. Should have maybe reeled it in last season.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We did put it all out there, didn't we? It's all right. We've had a few months to recharge the batteries, come up with some new ideas.
Okay. Well, I've not really done anything, but I'm going to be here.
Good call. Good confidence.
Nice, guys.
You're just signing up, won't we? And that's the kind of insight you can expect to hear. That's the kind of stuff we're bringing to the table.
Oh,
Good round, guys.
Can really
Someone
hear-
sat in the molly.
can really hear the authority in that team comm.
Here we go. They're bringing the game together. They're 5-3. It's the map pick of FlyQuest, and for now, taking a lot of damage en route towards the bottom of Banana. Zentares has had enough, though, spamming them down, opening things up, takes down star player Ins, and yeah, a lot of pressure being applied. The flashes, you're just hoping you're not burning into the corner there. It's going to be Dexter holding on to at least the barrels for now. Woxer seems to be in a prime position. Whew, doesn't hit the shot. We'll have to reposition now.
Just so you know, Henry, those listeners will come in frequently. It's that little sound cue.
Yeah, true.
That's-
Okay,
that'll-
that's the cue.
Yep. That's the cue for caster stop talk.
Ooh, nice shot from Alistair. Not bad. A little no-scope there towards the sandbags. This round's still on. He's got vision and actually has some open runway to get in towards B. Molotov down towards the coffins, and it looks like they try and finish up on that side of the map. Who's going to defend, though? Who's there ready and waiting? It's going to be Zentares.
Yeah. Vexite in the meanwhile did get that pick at Arch, hung around, expected the re-aggression through short. And now we're going to see FlyQuest go for this 3v1 on A. Calix, last line of defense. And Zentares.
He's a good, though.
This is where
Come
he
on.
stepped up last week. Situations like this.
Oh, he's got the AWP entry, Jason.
Ooh, that would have been beautiful. That's
The old classic.
Yeah. Well, you know, it baits the position out at the very least. Nice trade.
It's worked out nicely.
You're an AWP entry player.
Yeah, that's my play style, to be fair. I like to just full send it. It does work out sometimes. You missed the shot, doesn't look as good. And for now, Zentares is probably not going to be ready for this duel towards the boiler. There it is. We've got a game on our hands. I think there should be the money in a...
Oh, they still got some cash on a
They got
couple
some
players.
cash,
Yeah, they
you're
might
right.
be able to shuffle things around. That's a sick round from Vexite, though. Nice triple kill. That read on the Woxic push is a thing of beauty. And look, that horrible start is we can kind of start forgetting about it.
I've just got word in my ear that I'm now an emoji on the ESL Slack.
Oh, congratulations.
So that the creamy face is now
Oh, on the
officially
Slack.
part
It's
of...
not the Twitch chat. It's the Slack.
No,
it's
the
the
Slack-
corporate.
internal
Okay.
Slack channels. I think
Yeah.
that's but yeah, that's something semi-famous, I suppose.
That is something.
They're going to see my face there. Creamed
Something's
up.
better than nothing.
Yeah. That's cool. Wasn't all for nothing, I suppose.
No, you got something out of it.
Yeah.
Something they can never take away from you.
Alistair, nice shot. He seems to be warming up. He's hitting some bangers, some no-scopes.
Yeah, it's odd seeing a T-sided AWP be this impactful in the
Yeah,
game.
right.
Because it's the weapon that got him started as well. Double kill in the first round that they won.
I think arguably it's really important for Alistair to get off on the right foot at the start of Pro League too, because sometimes it takes him internationally a little while to warm up, on
Readjust
stage.
to the
Yeah.
level of competition and decision making.
And when he's playing his best Counter-Strike, that's when I find that FlyQuest are generally playing their best Counter-Strike.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, no smokes left from what it looks like for Eternal Fire. FlyQuest with the man advantage, full banana control, blocking, faking there at bracket. Is someone DC'd? Oh, no, that's just on my screen.
I think it's just
Don't
on
worry
your
about
screen.
that.
Okay, yeah, we'll forget about it. Good
Yep.
job from Xantar's double kill. Woxic, oh, he's going to get wrapped upon. This is a nice little play from Inns. Calyx won't be ready looking for the spam, but he does have one through the smoke. Gonna get taken down after the fact. Woxic is over, ready to go, and there's Wakadia now behind the smoke, gets the AWP.
All right, Alistair, what have you got for us? Plan will go down, no problem, but how does he get the hell out of here? He's found the path.
He's got to take a risk.
Surely gets taken down momentarily. There's Woxic. And posting their first in a while. It's actually quite a competitive first half here, gents. We're going to go 6-4, a couple more to go.
We're going to get our first time out of ESL Pro League as well.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
It's just been called in by Eternal Fire. They want to have a little chit-chat.
What happens now? What do we do?
I don't know. Isn't there something that's supposed to happen?
Yeah, I don't know. The lights go down or
So
something?
you get confetti?
Does the energy change? There it is. It's some music.
Ooh, the energy does change when that music comes in.
The tension mounts. A chance to discuss their options here to close out these last couple of rounds. And Tara is feeling it. Let's continue that great run they had over in Belgrade. Six to 4 on the map pick of FlyQuest here, ladies and gentlemen. And you're watching ESL Pro League.
It was funny when I was waiting to hit you with that pie this morning. All the players were walking by, like looking at me like I was crazy because I was just holding a pie in my hand.
I mean, it's pretty much
And like
business
Major
as usual
gave me a
around here, isn't it?
very kind, respectful, formal greeting while I'm just holding a pie. I was like, I don't know what to
Hello,
do. I
Jason.
don't know what I'm supposed to do.
How are you?
Like hand over his heart, little like nod of the head. Like, like I was like, oh, I would love to do that in return, but
What a way to kick things off. I'd been in the building about 5-10 minutes, and they're like, oh, can you just sit down? We've got to do the whole cream pie segment. All right, yeah, of course, naturally.
Great way to start the day.
Yes, indeed. And we'll see if this timeout there's any fruit for the FlyQuest boys here. Not the best buy, Jason. We've got a couple of pistols in the mix.
it's a little bit busted, ain't it? Inns on the Tech 9, Dexter on the Deagle.
What is this on my body? Like, this is like cream residue.
That is dried cream
Every time I
residue.
touch my face, it's just dust that's coming off, like cream dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's congealing all the makeup.
Maybe
I
it's
think.
worth having a shower between maps.
You did makeup?
Have a quick dip.
I asked her to clean my face up after the whole cream situation.
It
I
went
think it made it
everywhere.
worse. So he's having like some sort of chemical reaction to my skin now.
Oh. That's too funny.
Anyway, we're not, the whole point of that thing, we're not supposed to talk about cream anymore.
That's right.
That was the end of it.
That's right.
We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Great shots from Woxic. Nice, calm, calculated position. Nails the shots. And now Maja with a lot of control towards Banana. But a little bit vulnerable. If he goes down with nothing, which is possible, like that, then they do have some open runway in towards the B side. It's a bit of a scramble from Xantar as he's having to come in from CT spawn. Makes his way towards the coffin, looking to take a few players down with him. Holding a more defensive angle. Molotov down. I think he's in trouble there, Jason. Oh my goodness, they're
Very
down.
much so in trouble. That's once again hitting that B-bomb site late. No util left. If Wakadia can get this offer, Alistair's not going to peek out though, not going to swing wide, so tough fight for the AK-47, and it will lose.
Not bad at all. Ali. Ooh.
We've got about 5 more seconds to make this round work before you got to bail out. You need to find a quick kill here for Calyx. If he gets this one, you're thinking about that. There we go. We're back in.
Back in. Molotov going to hold up A. He's got to step through. They do have kits, but nice peek from Inns, and he can just tuck tail. No need to fight. That's a 5th round for FlyQuest.
Inns getting that on 1 HP is definitely the difference maker.
Well, there you go. Maja's position, though quite exciting, I suppose, but as soon as he goes down with nothing, it means that the round is going to be very difficult to recover. He got a dink, but unable to find at least 1 kill. Xantar's Molotov out of position, and that is going to be a fantastic victory for the Aussies here. Tech 9s and some AKs. They had the Alistair AWP in the mix as well. It all started off like this. Oh, missing out on that first kill. Maja had to go for the wide swing. Alistair hitting some close range bangers time and time again here.
He's had some pretty important kills and some pretty important rounds.
Yeah.
So there's that hot start you wanted, Mac.
Hot enough.
Hot enough.
Hot
I
enough.
think if they were told they were going to get 6 rounds potentially on their T set of Inferno, they'd be pretty happy with it. I think you'd take this.
Especially after going down 4-0.
Lost the pistol down 4-0. This is about the best possible outcome.
Jesus, Woxic.
Woxic's done for, surely.
Down to 16.
Oh, you hate to see that.
He really did. That one, my heart bleeds from that.
Oh, no.
You just got out of dodge. You're ready for your 1 kill, and then you just step back in the flames. Can be a little rough, but overall, still a 5-on-4. It's possible with Wakadia recovering the AWP at the very least. Santara's feeling the heat once again. Takes one for his troubles, but that's probably all they're going to get. Madge's actually turning up the heat with the 5-7. There's that double kill. Makes it work off the back of a flashbang deployed. He's actually got them in a winning position here. He's down to 5 points of health, but it could be enough to win the round here. It's the last round of this first half. I assume we're going to a break after this one, Jason. So why don't you guide us home?
Yes, indeed. Well, we have a little retake scenario. Major is 5-7. He's not a P250 user. He's delivered some very nice kills with that. Smoke is going to start fading very shortly. Alistair caught in a spam, and Liaz is way too low. Surely, but they all jump in at him, and he still never knew the op was up on the boost. He's got the third. Yeah, Liaz closes it out in style, and we'll be right back at ESL Pro League Season 20 with the second half.
Whoop, whoop.
I mean, you gotta have a lot more.
If they can isolate this deal onto its JL, there's a chance.
You need a lot more than that. And Zacher is pushed out into the cubby beyond those doors and gets caught by JL. Great work. Flashbang blinds him just at the last second. Amelia's getting flanked at long all the way through top middle. So he's going nowhere with this. So Na'Vi about to head into the lead again. Amelia with a great headshot. Considers top middle, but Bit is so sharp, so quick, and locks in that headshot. And I think we're going to start seeing this become a problem for LimVision. They've got to have the perfect starts to the rounds, it feels like, to get into it. If you're losing the first player, Na'Vi in general, when you get them into a 5v4, they're going to be able to close it out. You've got to get the opening.
Where's the trade? Where's the trade attempt there from his teammate?
I felt like there was two instances of that in this round, right? Towards B, no one traded through the smoke. If you're committing to that, you commit, right?
Yeah, it just feels a little baity, Dinko. I don't like baiters.
Maybe you're just a little bit scared, you know?
Here we go. Fast B.
B-Rush, JL completely blinded. Flashbangs in this B-bomb site have been working for LimVision. But the oldest strat in the book, Rush B on Dust2, has not worked out this time for LimVision. They get absolutely destroyed. And it seems like Na'Vi are not going to be losing this B-bomb site anytime soon.
If they're going to go for the fast play, that needed to be an instant B-door smoke. That smoke took forever to land. And
then it cost them the round.
I mean, the flashes are great, the opening kill was great, but they were getting mowed down from outside of double doors there, right? Got to isolate the kill onto his JL, but instead they get wrecked. So, on lookout.
It seems like LimVision have come to play with a very simple style of Counter-Strike. And so far, not so good. First 4 rounds, sure, that's great to work for the T side, but you want to get at least one extra out of this half.
Yeah, I think even with 5, it would still feel very uncomfortable for them, but I think 5 is an absolute necessity here if they fancy the chances of winning this map. I like the aggressive stance from Bit. He's decided that he doesn't want to wield the secondary AWP, Dinko, and I, for one, am a big fan of that.
Well, wonderful. Certainly not a fan of that. Zacher just knocking him on his ass. That's going to hurt. Here goes Bit, though. Headshot not coming in. In fact, he gets blasted away by the West Melon.
Best melon.
Yeah, the best melon in all of China.
Ja. Behind the base, Ali.
Yeah, the boost.
Boost as well. Up. CT. Up, zoning you.
Why are we doing, boys?
Let's
go! Nice, Jay.
Well, that's why we do it, he says. That's why we do it.
That's why we do it.
Just so you guys know, too, that was the dulcet tones of Dinko and Ble over on the B stream, casting from a studio for that all season long. So Na'Vi versus LimVision going on over there if you want to check that bad boy out.
You want to stay here, though. Just where the meat and potatoes of Pro League's going down.
Hell yeah.
Got a 6-6 scoreline. FlyQuest reversing their fortune at the start. They were down 0-4 and actually looking much better towards the end of the first half here. We tied things up split it right down the middle, as it were. And now we've got ourselves 7 guns on the CT side for FlyQuest. Who win this pistol, they'll actually be taking the lead. Is their map pick as we enter the B executions. Antares to open things up with a Molotov. And then the flashes and smokes will be bombarded in towards the side, towards Coffin. CT spawn, as you might expect. And we'll see if FlyQuest can fend them off. Over to you.
Molly over towards Orange just makes things a little bit awkward, and FlyQuest just disintegrate in moments. Oh, awkward situation, and a 2v5 for the retake.
Well then, both pistols to Eternal Fire. That's nice. They're going to love that. They got some dualies now as well. Are you still enjoying the dualie meta?
Do you know what, a little tidbit for you here as well. Xantares is one of the only players I'm aware of that buys it regularly on the T side. He'll buy the dualies in like a full eco round. He won't just go Glock, no armor. He'll go dualies, no armor.
Have you asked him why?
I haven't had the opportunity to yet. Maybe that's a question I can find out maybe in the
in the winners interview, yeah.
In the winners interview, we could bring that in. Are we still doing that this season? They come over to the sofa?
We are. Yep, we are.
Okay, we can do it there.
Sometimes the sofa, sometimes the game area. You know.
I don't think he'll have a very compelling answer. It's not like he's going to say anything super interesting. So I like it.
That's fine.
I think that will be it.
I'd like to know.
That's all he's ever going to say about it. And I don't think he'll do the interview, if I'm honest. I think it'll be Wakadia, Major, or Woxic. I think they're the only 3 going to go.
Okay. Well, you're just shutting down all the ideas today, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, that's me. Always against the fun. But that's a very convincing pistol for Eternal Fire. Nice execution there. You could see FlyQuest are actually pretty much ready for it. They had 3 players ready and waiting, but shut down. The Glock's a bit OP right now, honestly.
Yeah, Glock feels super strong in pistol rounds.
Glock is just unreal how good it is. Once he gets going, and if he hits one gush, you're done for.
It's got a solid long-range fight to it as well.
I don't know if you remember when CSGO first came out, the Glock was even more OP back then in like 2012, 2013. Like we used to say when commentators, like, well, obviously you're going to win the T-side pistol, you can't lose. And because the Glock was just unreal. It's kind of getting back to that sort of level now, which is fine. Don't really have a big opinion about this. Whatever. It's not
don't really have any true emotions.
Anti-Glock or anything. I'm just saying that's how it is.
Nice cover from Woxic to take down Dexter and protect his teammate. In spots the rotation back, deploys the defensive smoke to delay things. So Eternal Fire is going to stand pat chill.
Yeah, this sort of round, unfortunately, when you force buy and you lose the first player, you're already considering the save. Now, I know that's not what people want to hear, but that's the reality. You can see they're actually gamble stacking, as we like to call it in the industry, towards the A side of the map, knowing they probably won't fend off a full-on assault in towards B.
And Eternal Fire is a team that loves Banana. They love the B bomb site on this map. They're going to go back to it time and time again.
Oh, they flipped the coin and unfortunately picked heads when it was tails. But they get a good shot in the next round with what they've got here. Still plenty of util. Can cycle that around, give themselves a decent shot. And Eternal Fire probably going to end up with 5 alive and have a little handshake at the end of this one.
Mac, how was your trip over here?
That was long, as expected.
How long are we talking?
33 with the flights.
But you're moving to Malta now. It's been announced, right?
Yeah.
That's not like
we
new
did that
information.
He's put it out on socials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Let everyone know. I'm living here now. This is my home.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Hopefully it works out and it's a smart move. if not, then it's just going to be a sad move. So we'll find out how that.
Well, you'll have a 33-hour
evolves.
flight to think about that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have quite the same land mass. We do have the climates at least over here.
Yeah, it's much more humid. Like it's
really?
Crazy amount more sweaty over here.
Didn't know that.
Where in Australia are you from?
Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah, well, 2 hours south of Sydney.
Sure.
On the coast where it's cooler.
So it's just a big enough city that nobody knows anything around it. You just lump it all into Sydney to make it easier.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. It's like if you said you were from,
We did it in Chicago. You never said you were from the suburbs. You were just from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, well,
good talk.
That's the Malta segment. Got that covered. Good to have you with us. You'll be joining the likes of Sponge and Machine and Henry G.
Woo! The boys.
Commentators.
Wow, you guys should get
Living out that
you guys should
dream.
think about getting one big house together.
Oh,
Maybe like
yeah.
a little land center in the basement. You get a pool out front.
Yeah, we should consider that. That's definitely an option. Maybe we'll look into that next year. For now, though, we're looking into another opportunity for FlyQuest with the 5-7 tip. And Xantares ripping the dreams out of their hands with a couple of nice kills with the spray down of the AK. Looks like we might be done here. Some good flashes, but we'll see if there's anything left to be said. It's Dexter with the USB.
did a pretty admirable job with the USP of holding them back as long as he possibly could. Fair play to Dexter. But yeah, this round's toast. Little
Just getting the cream crumbs off you.
some cream dust off the clothing.
Literal cream dust. It's all congealing in my hair and it's falling off.
Ali looking for some more damage. Can definitely help out the long term if they can pick a couple of rifles off, but I don't know if he's going to be finding anything.
I don't think so, Mac. To be honest with you. I think this round might be done.
Who had the best performance in that skit earlier, in your opinion?
Which skit?
Oh, the FlyQuest guys.
Oh,
were
that
The
one.
swap over skit.
Oh, they were. I think Dexter.
I
Sorry,
mean,
no. I think Alistair was like the
Urcas.
funniest in terms of
Ali
his
is
delivery.
Chad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Urcas as Freya was like a perfect caster.
That was
actually
beautiful,
pretty good.
yeah.
I think that could
Whoever
have,
casted that, boom.
that
on the
couldn't have
money.
gone any
It
better.
was good. They were laughing at themselves. They understood the kind of the tone, as it were, of the skit.
I think
So, yeah.
accent was Liaz probably hit the nail on the head.
The Hugo laugh was top tier.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Was it Hugo's laugh? Was it supposed to be Harry's?
I think it was. Well,
I think it was supposed to be Harry's.
They're kind of
Harry
interchangeable, aren't
playing
they?
Hugo, but yeah, you're right. That is more Harry's laugh.
They're
Actually,
basically-
now you say it, it is Harry's laugh. You're
Just
right.
calling it Hugo's laugh.
For those who are asking, yes, Hugo and I will be commentating some maps together this tournament, just for the complete.
We're just not going to tell you which one it is.
Exactly.
You're
I'm
going to have to
warn
figure
you.
it out as
It'll
we
happen
go.
though. Eventually, it will come through. No, that's a big highlight for the season for most people.
That's what they're all tuning in for.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little crazy we didn't open up the show with it, with such a exciting moment.
Have you guys enjoyed the jump bind change? Or have you gotten used to it rather than enjoyed?
I've honestly not had a massive problem with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do many of the running jump throw binds. I've got a few I used to use. Like, I use the Lurk, Smoke, and Ancient, for example. That still works. You just tap the jump when you're doing it. Tap W when you're doing it. It seems to work for me.
I let other people find over the past few months. I let other people have the jump run throw binds.
Okay.
You know, I did the standing still ones, and I nailed them.
Yeah, I haven't had
So,
any problems
It's
yet.
not
I
much
guess
of a change for me.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm doing running like right-click throw ones.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a bit awkward. That's about it. But most of the time it's been fine.
It seemed mostly for the first sort of week is where there was this transition in a lot of the like RMR games. You'd see a lot of this
Oh, the
utility,
clips of the
but-
players just like running and throwing a Molotov
Or just-
straight into the wall is amazing.
Just not even running, just like hitting their jump bind and just left clicking a util in front of them. But everyone's adapting. Everyone's getting there.
I don't think it's gonna. I think at this point, I feel like most of the pros have to be pretty much over it with all the practice and matches they've had. There's been quite a grind out recently. I think they're all good.
Most people are hitting the W jump throws as well, like the spawn-based ones on Mirage and stuff, so... Even this map, you know, a lot of those mid-smokes, the phase smokes, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
CT spawn. But Eternal Fire trying to fake out a site.
That's what I'm talking about. They love a banana. They love a late banana. Once again, just back to it. They just show they get bracket control, and then it's like, all right, boys, let's go back to the B-bomb site like we know and love.
40 seconds. Good time to start.
There's
dropping
two.
smokes.
Is there two smokes still
Yeah,
here
one
and a
just went down.
Molotov? Yeah.
One alive. Molly.
Actually, FlyQuest has played this like bang on. Like they can stall this out the whole time.
Incendiary going down. Dex the facing. Is looking pretty good. Oh, he hasn't seen that. We'll get the timing. Holding from the pit. Ooh, able to get a little bit more Vexite. Chunk and damage.
There we go.
And that is a beautiful hold out of the B-side duo.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't. How the turntables. That's beautiful.
That's lovely. Okay, FlyQuest, we have got a game on our hands. That was looking like it could have fallen apart for them, but through the smoke, they find multiple kills. Vexai coming on the top with Dexter, and only Zantares to survive, but they have got a boatload of cash in reserve here. We're not going down without a fight, as we see the boys. Are we head-to-head right now? Are they opposite each other?
Yeah, they
No
are.
idea,
Yeah,
magic
we do.
glass and stuff.
We've got the frosted glass, all that
Nice.
going on again.
Yeah, we keep them head to head.
First game of the day.
Haven't really heard any banter back and
No,
forth.
exactly.
yet.
That's what I'm thinking.
There's a couple of yeses and nices throughout the first half, but nothing personal. Yeah.
No one being called a noob or anything like that.
No.
Oh, that's horrifying.
You don't want to be called a noob.
That's crazy.
Yellow card does come out for that word being deployed. As we all know, it's aggressive, running through the flames. Alistair feeling himself. Smoked off to be boosted up.
Ooh.
All gets himself into a pretty uncomfortable part of the map, but at this point the smoke will protect them, and they're absolutely fine. We're going back to a default here for Eternal Fire as we dissecting the map, pushing CTs back, removing vision, and Walkstick to try and open things up. He's got the AWP towards mid. T-side AWPing, historically, difficult to pull off. We'll see what he can make of it.
Unless you're Alistair.
Unless you're Alistair, that's true.
At least in the... Oh!
Speaking of which,
Dang.
that wasn't even a wallbang. Ooh, straight up frag.
I didn't know he had it in him. Well, now you have today.
Solid crossfire from the balcony from sight. Liaz opting to go and sit in the smoke instead, so we'll be there for another 5 seconds before that one fades out. Major has the angle advantage. Dexter going for the repeat, but Calix up short, gets it done. Liaz from the balcony will draw attention away from Ins on site. And they're going to be able to lock this in. Bomb's still there with 40 seconds, could go back.
Oh, these hits are a little ugly from Eternal Fire. These are no strength behind him.
Yeah,
well done.
That's a big round. That's back-to-back convincing rifle rounds going in favor of FlyQuest here. One towards B, one towards A. Not much pushback whatsoever from Eternal Fire. You can see that one AWP shot, as Jason mentioned, like they've lost full control of the map at that point. They've got no presence towards B. They've already got decent positioning towards top and middle. Just going to try and make their way through, but nice bait and switch coming in from the side. The crossfires working out perfectly for FlyQuest. Everyone hinging off each other and managing to make that round a reality. So we're going to have a hero purchase for Zantares. Just the AK-47, but what a player he is.
That's right, guys. Good job. Good job.
That man is bad here.
Keep it up, boys.
And obviously, FlyQuest want to keep that up after winning.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
That's a good point, Jason, yeah.
That might have been a coach input.
Keep that going. Keep winning. Bit of an eco situation.
I was having a chat with FlyQuest for the lobby yesterday and asking about, gym routines for Ali and how that affects his gameplay. I believe in a cardio buff. If anyone goes and does, 30 minutes of light cardio, I've noticed...
Light cardio, not pushing it.
Yeah, not like sprinting, but
not
just,
a VO2 max
just like
exercise.
Good walk, uphill, bit of
Sure.
incline, I've seen so many players at the gym doing that, and then I'll also see them having the best games of their lives on those same days. That being said...
Do you recommend...
So is it cheating?
Do you
That's the
recommend
question.
heavy lifting before a match?
Well, I don't rate it, but Ali did pull day today, which is like arms and back.
Okay.
And
You
I
get
was
the
like,
jelly arms, though.
yeah, I can't play if I do too heavy of a pull day.
No, you definitely
And
get
Ali's
jelly
like, tool
arms.
in your head, it's fine. And so that's what he did today, and he's having a good game.
Maybe
So-
his philosophy is if I can flick with like 20 pounds of weight or 50 pounds of weight on my arms, then I can flick easily when it's off there. It's 10 times faster.
That's true. Well, this was a catastrophe of a round for FlyQuest. Eternal Fire brought, an M4 and an AK in with a couple of Eagles.
Just an AK and the 2 pistols, I think.
Yeah. It's not ideal. After a pair of good rounds as well, they did not keep up winning like they said in the listen-in.
Maybe they just weren't all on the same page.
Yeah, you think someone maybe zoned out and just didn't listen to it? I was like, I don't know what he
Yeah,
said.
so he said
it should
win?
be fine. It should be fine.
I thought he said don't win. There you go. That's that first entry.
A
Major
lot of
as well.
space as well. Like to get an entry like that, just walking up along the wall, that's a some would call a miscue at the B-bomb site.
Could be an adaptation. We saw FlyQuest holding utility for a while, so maybe they were just playing passive, expecting Eternal Fire not to contact so deep without all those flashes on all those lines. And Zentaras intuitively just cracks open the site.
Wow. Quite a lot of weight behind this round, if you don't mind me saying, boys. To lose this, they're in a lot of trouble on the FlyQuest side of things. They have lost Dexter. The in-game lead has been removed. And now a 5-on-4. What's the rebuttal? What's the play? How do they get themselves back into the round, trying to apply pressure towards the top of Banana? The grenade doesn't do anything. Follow-up shots certainly do, though. That's not bad from Ints.
Oh, that's a good way to find an equalizer.
Yeah, we'll take that all day long. Brings him right back in contention for the round. Can hold their stance for now. 2 uneven bombs. So they're actually rotating one over. Ints, after getting that kill, feeling like he could go show presence towards A, but the smoke will pull him back. And it's going to be Eternal Fire finishing with an A hit here. Still got 2 smokes.
Ali posted. Liaz ready to pivot.
Difficult to
Off the
flash him off this
contact.
angle.
With one molly, though, is going to force Liaz out. Although Walkstick's the only one in the middle. He's
they're
just
going for an out pop.
Halls pop. This is actually perfect
So
against this
they
defense.
just need to smoke Moto, courtesy of Walkstick, I guess, and then flash over. It's just a one flash, not even going to smoke. It's going in.
Oh, Liaz doesn't hit anything. No one on site to hold, so they will have top mid.
It's actually very well played by Woxic. He's taking all the bait without actually giving his life away.
It's so hard to defend against that kind of a hit when you're just playing under porch like that. FlyQuest need to probably find a way to save.
Yep.
Ugh. Arcadia on that pixel line from up in Graveyard. Disgusting for Ali to try and deal with, and they're not going to be able to get out of that one. That is... Eternal Fire just played chess around him.
Yeah, that's a perfect call. I don't even think they had the information that the setup was going to be that ideal for the hit, but it's just absolutely perfect at the end of the day.
I heard some yelling as well when Ali scoped in apps. So with Woxic playing like under the Lightroom area, he would have heard the scope, called that, and that's why it just all crumbled so quickly.
Sure, that's very possible. All right, so a single rifle at the moment. Vexite will have a decent amount of money to drop some things over. Plenty of money to drop another rifle over, and they probably, I don't know, you probably have to buy here. What do you do, A to 11, Matt? You save here, let him get to 12? Or give him a good chance to get to 12, or do you fight back? You keep him off the line.
I think they half buy and go for OT, because you can still have incredible impact with pistols on Inferno, you know? It's just a matter of being in the right spot and hitting your shots.
I don't know.
Which is a problem, because some of the FlyQuest members aren't playing up to their usual standards.
I think they're going to buy. I think they can get like 3 rifles out. I think they're going to be influenced to just go for the whole shebang.
They're playing around Vex's side. Oh, yep.
No, because he dropped an M4 already. I believe Liaz could have, or Dexter maybe was the one who could have afforded the rifle outright. So 3 rifles, 2 MP9s. I like this. This is worth the buy.
All in. Good util. If they can get an early pick, that might help them out for sure. What do we got? The old Rob smoke coming through towards bottom banana. Eternal Fire looking for that banana control, and there's not a lot of util being dumped in that direction. They might just be able to take Dexter out, and with that, the B site's already in trouble.
Well, if he got a follow-up on that, it would have been GG. Utility over. They're going to press the issue. Vexite fails to throw the nade. It comes out a little bit late. A flashbang into the sky. Vexite going to make himself a small target, jumping everything to try and keep himself alive. That smoke might have done it. Might have done it. He's got it on Tars on top. Major caught jumping up, and Woxic for a clutch.
Yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable for Woxic. Yeah, the bomb's going to be planted for sure. MP9s, the sewing machines are coming after him. They've got flashes to work with as well, and it's Woxic with the AWP. He needs to hit some fantastic shots here. The smoke buying him a bit of space for now. Here comes the utility, though. Lands square on him. The grenade takes him down to 50 points of health. Woxic will have to hit some no-scopes. I was ready for the beans there, boys.
Yeah, I felt like I could feel you building it, yeah.
Didn't quite get it.
No beans this time.
All right, good try from Woxic, but not going to be finding map point just yet.
And there you go. Force buy works out. Eternal Fire, no one alive at the end. They have another full buy, and then maybe another if they get a bomb plant down. But this is the best chance FlyQuest are going to get to come back into the half.
It sucks though. Like I feel like FlyQuest has actually fought really hard in this game, but it's always been like just to close the gap in the scoreboard. It's never been like a chance to like actually take the lead. They've just been fighting to stay alive.
Well, into the 21st, tension starting to rise. FlyQuest, they lose one more. They're going to be economically reset.
Ooh, bold. Bold. Ooh, missed shot.
Every time I watch FlyQuest, this always seems to be the kind of theme of their games, though, Mac, is it's like, it's super close, tantalizingly close, but no cigar in the end.
Well, we'll see.
I hope that's not the case right now. I hope we do get to see a proper comeback.
I'd love to see 3 maps.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think that all starts with FlyQuest winning that pick. I think it has to. Dust2 coming up next. And, well, we do have a nice chance for Calyx. It's a man advantage for FlyQuest, but he got some good space. He got an open A bomb site. I don't think they can necessarily get in there easily, but Calyx is giving them a path through. Inns should find Woxic, no problem. Hits a banger of a shot, leaving Magia in a 2 versus 1. He has got the bomb available to him.
And he knows the position of both players. He knows one kill came from Library from Vexite. He knows Dexter flanking middle.
Right here.
Yeah, it is. You need a big brain for this guy.
He's got a smoke available. You can do a lurk smoke out of apps. I don't think it'll help him out too much.
How do you play it, Henry?
You see what they're doing? They're just going to group up, try to trade it out, have to play retake. If he does go back to B, you can see Dexter realizing what was dirty.
The placement of this smoke, yeah. This nice moto smoke with the bomb being planted, he can make these 2 1v1s. Do they want to boost behind the smoke? Do they want to respect it and wait 20 seconds? I don't think so.
They've gone through together. Major now.
They've got to smoke for the bomb. There should be no way you can win this. They can Molotov apps and just smoke the bomb.
That's super quick for them to come through as well. I don't think Major will expect that timing whatsoever.
Actually, they've done a sick job at like actually dropping that Molotov there. He's got to go for the spray now. Nice. Good round. Well played from FlyQuest.
Nice attempt from Major as well. Nice peer over the smoke from Dexter to trade that kill. 11 to 10. Gets a little bit closer. There's that plant, though, for the bonus money combined with the losing bonus, and they're kind of right on the edge. Might be a timeout for Eternal Fire to talk money.
Yeah. FlyQuest managed to, Dexter rather, managed to snatch that AWP from outside a library at the end of the round as well. So they're going to have an AWP for this one. Eternal Fire. They got close. There were so many moments. We saw those refrags coming through from FlyQuest, but off camera. I thought we kept seeing all of the nice picks from Eternal Fire. I thought it was bad. And then I just looked at who was alive. So swung back towards the Aussies for a little bit. We'll see if they're going to be able to tie up the game and then maybe take the lead, bare minimum. Eternal Fire just need that one round to commit
to just
OT.
To take the pressure off, right? Just to be like, we have OT secured. We can't lose. Oh, thank God. Well, they're going to go at it with Tech-9s and a MAC-10 on Wakadia. Here we go, round 22.
This is the kind of round you got to put to bed if you FlyQuest. You got to put this one away comfortably. They're going to win this map. It all starts here against the Tech-9s, the Deagles, Wakadia MAC-10. The problem is, as soon as they get like one bit of space, one gap to exploit, it can be very difficult to hold on to. And they've got themselves in a position where you are going to be fighting here.
Oh, they're expecting this.
There it is.
Dexter in front of the high wall, going to be able to mop up two. Dexter able to find only one.
Should be fine. Still good.
Yeah,
still comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got to press the issue, too, if you're Eternal Fire. Nice nade. Nice nade. Almost takes him down. Plant will go in. Big kill from Major on the flank.
Bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's a bit dicey.
Good smoke.
What do we got? Molotov for Liaz goes to the right spot, but Major with that M4 retrieved from the car player.
So good.
Inns now has to win the 1v2. Flashes for himself. Makes it over towards the coffins. Dodges all this util, but again, Eternal Fire know that they can play this time down. They don't need to peek together. Only one needs to get that info. He's off it. Inns now clock against him. And Calix with a nasty one to close. Oh, that is a travesty for FlyQuest again.
And that sound is, you can hear the heartbreak of millions of Australians around the world. That's a full reset. That's $1,400 a map points.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Oh, like I said, that was the round you had to put to bed. They got the opening 2 kills as well, Mac.
Yep.
What went wrong?
Well, funnily enough, in the lobby, I was talking to Dexter yesterday, and he said he was doing some gardening and got some weed killer in his eyes. So we preloaded.
Don't get it there, if anything.
No, that's the worst place for weed killer.
And I said, hey, so like if the aim's not on tomorrow, we already have the excuse loaded. He's
All
like,
right.
yeah. And that's what we saw. He did with
the weed
that
killer
second
got him.
kill.
Dude, it couldn't be it's such a disastrous reset as well. You're down to $1,400. You had 0 invested anyway. So we're talking Deagles and 5.7s here. We've got one single M4 in the hands of Vexite. Oh, say a prayer if you're a FlyQuest fan. This one's going to be a heartbreaking loss if they give this round up, which is looking likely.
That M4 that he got Major retrieved just won that round for them as well.
It was so like the timing couldn't be worse. Just as the smoke dissipated when he had the flash out ready to go a retake.
Yep.
Yeah, it just couldn't have gone any worse for them. It's that's the round they had to win if we're going to believe they could pull this map off, at least take us to overtime.
Those inches.
Let's see. As we always say, it's close but no cigar most of the time with FlyQuest. Sam coming through, don't see many of those.
Close but no cigar is what happens when you lose to a Tech-9 by at 10-11.
Yeah. Do you know where the expression close but no cigar comes from, Jason?
I would imagine horse racing?
No, so like those carnivals where you play games to win like fluffy toys and stuff like that.
Right.
Like instead of stuffed animals, he used to give cigars out. So you'd say, oh, nice try, close but no cigar.
Oh, the good old days we call that.
Yeah. Exactly. Looks like we might be done here.
Feeling like it. Boys going for a couple of little hero plays. Now we're in a 3v5.
Oh, it's such a sad way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. That's rough. Their map pick as well, taken away from them all. The comeback from recovering from 0 to 4 to a 6-6 half. Recovering after a second half pistol loss. Yeah, losing to the Tech 9, losing both pistols. You have a lot of speed bumps there for FlyQuest in this map.
And it's all done.
Yeah.
Good warm-up, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe Dust2, they can show us what they're made of.
No, Eternal Fire Dust2 is pretty nasty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they get spicy out in the open spaces of Dust2. That Xantire's aim. Orcadio had some good shots. Woxic looking good. Eternal Fire looking good with a 13-10 victory. That's map 1. We'll be right back for the second map of the series.
He'll do damage on pretty much every single round with the AWP on the cross. They're going to smoke double doors here. And it looks like somewhat of a B execution, maybe just smoking the double doors on both sides of the coin, towards middle and towards B itself. We'll see where they end up. Going towards lower first. And I saw Calyx lining up this smoke in the warm-up. I'm not sure where it goes.
Mid-B. Goes into CT, I'm pretty sure.
Mid to B.
To be fair, Mac used to make these videos all the time. The Dust2 utility ones. I used to watch them. Where have they gone? Where's the content?
What's he lining up?
Where's the Mac
I'll be
content?
busy. Is that where it's going?
Okay, they flash him. The smoke will land if they can wait for it. This is lovely from Madger and his team. 2 to find, and Alistair is going to be the first victim. A second towards the B doors. Dexter's under a lot of scrutiny. He does opt for the reload and has some support. Brings the fight to window. Solid hold. And now they crumble. The site is lost, and Liaz not even allowed to cross. Woxic again, an impactful pistol.
3 from 3.
Yeah, they have no issues with them.
It's quite nice to see the smoke thrown from there as well, because that can be your lurking B player going into the B bomb site. You don't have to get in the awkward position behind the Xbox to throw the smoke itself. It's actually pretty difficult to get there against the USPs. So I actually like that approach. That's a really nice little strap. Seen a few teams running that. Interesting way to throw it from Calyx, but gets the job done. And looks like we've got no force buy here. So one of those rounds where not much is going to happen necessarily.
Necessarily.
EF just going to be sending it long. You've got better guns for the job.
So watch out for this. If Xantire gets the long spawn, he takes it every single round.
How many is he getting?
Swinging before flash.
0. But
it's awkward for Macardia too. Like, this gets expensive quickly.
yeah, he's want to go plan B now, but he's going to leave a man behind.
Sorry, mate.
Famously, don't do that.
Sorry.
They're going to have to. Fighting for his life now. Wacardia had a great run of form last week as well. Putting them to the grand final, and he's done his job. That will do nicely. Gets himself 4 kills when he's painted into a corner.
On 5 HP. Oh, yeah, he shouldn't be allowed to do that, but he's gone and done it, hasn't he?
And Dexter's not even going to save this Galil. Look, he's been caught out by Calyx, brought low. And dead! He spoke too soon.
They've done very well on the full eco.
That's 3 kills and maybe a Galil. I'm not going to speak too soon. Woxic is holding his cross to pit. Still costly. Fair play. Wacardia, he did do a lot with the little. That is in 5 points of health. But yeah, Eternal Fire will take their second round.
I'd argue that's a little FlyQuest win. I think they brought like 2 flashes.
Oh yeah,
in.
for sure.
2 flashes.
In the grand scheme of
5
things,
USPs, bam.
it made things very compromised. They lose this follow-up round, and it all started here. The long take, as we mentioned, you see a lot of this from Eternal Fire. But reading it well, FlyQuest with a 5-man stack.
That's crazy.
Wacardia does very well to make it a convincing win in the end. They do lose 3 players.
So timeout's been called by EF, and I want to ask Henry, spawns on Dust2.
Yep.
When, like, has Woxic got the best one there?
Second
No,
best.
I don't think so. Yeah, there's one better. Dust2 is one of the weird maps. It's got 10 spawns available to the T side. Every other map has 5.
Right.
So you don't always get the long spawn. But when you do get it, more often than not, you're going to say, oh, either drop me the AWP or flash me out.
Like, just as close to this window is the way I'm trying to gauge it when I spawn.
I think
Yeah,
there's one better than what Woxic's
There's
got
one
right now.
better. It's to that little bit closer to the curb.
Yeah, right.
Looks like he's got instant mid
Like, it
smoke
still
lined
might
up.
be tempted to take it, but like, Woxic's really good at doing the damage on the double doors.
What's he lining up?
Mid doors.
Yeah, that's cool.
The
That's
new-
an easy one.
Yeah, the new Xbox.
Yeah, whenever Dinko's saying I'm smoking Xbox, I'm like, you living in the past.
I keep telling him that. I say, bro, no one smokes Xbox anymore. If anything, you're helping them out. They're going to push short. They can jump a shot really
He's
quickly.
in the Xbox smoke. Who would have seen that one coming?
Stop throwing it. Yeah. Old habits die hard.
Yeah. Either way, so did Majo. He died first. And 5 M4s. Let's see if FlyQuest can actually make profit of their impactful second round in terms of damage by converting this one cleanly. That's the real leg up into having a bit of an early streak.
Another thing we didn't mention as well is this is FlyQuest's first foray on Dust2 internationally since it's been re-added to the map pool. So it's going to be a good test up against a great Dust2 team like EF.
Well, it's going good so far in this opening gun round. Madja removed the brains of the operation. As they try and feel out the map, Wicardia, that's a hell of a spray. Takes Liaz down single-handedly. Every bullet connecting through the door. Final one landing in the skull. Back to a 4-4, which heavily favors the T side. And we've got Xantares up against you. That's what you got to deal with. What a brutal shot that is. Vexite now in a very compromised position. He knows he's getting pressure from either side. Might as well just try and get 2. If he gets 2, the round's back off. 1 and 2. He'll get traded out by Xantares, but does good damage.
And now they know where they both are. Wicardia did a chip damage onto Alistair on the cross. Ins towards CT. They've got a decision to make here. Flash to go search. It's good. Xantares not blind though. A little bit too far ahead of him.
Ins wins these though.
The flash didn't quite go over the doors. Bounced on the B ramp side.
We tagged him a little.
So you know where both players are now.
Oh, they fake it. That could cost them the round. Oh, no! 6 HP. Oh, so close to being FlyQuest first.
EF has won every pistol, and then every following round, and then every following round after that. They have just had such good starts on every half so far.
Yeah. That's so unfortunate for Ins. 1 bullet away from glory there.
Really
would have been a massive
flash.
round to win with the damage they did on that eco round as well.
I don't blame you as well for expecting that flash to connect to Xantares. You can see here from his POV, it's just gone a little too wide.
A run boost as well. That's such a sick call. Like, in CS2, I wouldn't trust it. Oh my god, what's happened? This is what I'm telling you about. Woxic hits these for fun. He seems to be so consistent at finding picks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think maybe Dexter was peeking with the scout that round. I'm not sure if there's a clean gap here, but time will tell. Alistair's got the scout now. I know Dexter does enjoy the scout on Dust2.
Great weapon for the job.
It seems like the in-game leaders, like, even when you watch Falcons play, like Snappy uses it over some Pius and Dust2. It's kind of
Apex
weird.
pulls it out on for Vitality. Getting here is always one thing, you know, being here is one thing, but doing anything with it can be hard, especially to see how they clear this. Magic Shadow reveals him, and it does result in a clean double from Vexite. That's a demonstration.
Does he overcook it?
I don't think he's
saw
not
the
going
bomb.
anywhere. He knows he's got bomb doors. What do you do now? You beg your teammates to come and make something of it. It's not like he can hold it. He might just have to give it back to them.
Yeah, good choice, good choice. No one came to help him. FlyQuest looking to play the numbers instead.
They've got the bomb.
What does Hanky G need his boys to do now? You've got an advantage. You got.
Everyone needs to calm down. We still just need to hold on. They're trying to bait him in, though. If they don't check the double doors, we might be on. Ins just needs 1. Keep that man advantage going. 35 seconds. And I guess it is going towards short at this point. Just going to keep it as simple as possible. You can see we've tugged 1 player in towards Goose. That's going to be Vexite with the Mac 10. Liaz to take all the aggro. They need to suggest there's only 1 player here. Liaz needs to stay alive as long as possible. Ideally get 1 little headshot before he goes down.
2
It spots them. They've got them locked in. They should be winning this round, no problem.
They should be. They should be, especially if Liaz could have hit that Deagle headshot, but it's okay if Ins does this from behind. Damage onto Calix.
There we go.
It's their first, and cleanly.
That's a huge round to win. The money will be busted on the T side.
What's that? 2 AK-47s and an AWP, and your first round. Okay, now we're cooking. FlyQuest. They've turned the Barbie on. It's a gas Barbie.
They've turned it on?
Yeah, they've turned it on.
Cooking with gas now.
Yep.
All right.
I'd say it's a charcoal Barbie. The coals are starting to heat up.
Yes,
You know?
yeah.
We're cooking with charcoal.
We're cooking with charcoal. Someone's got the long spawn. It's Wicardia having a look.
This one is like, this is like your set piece sort of call from Adja. You want to be going for like, right, wait out the initial utility, go for some sort of execution, whether into either B bomb site or a B split.
Do we have
a few options on Dust2, but not many.
Is that a timeout? No, he's just having a think.
So Calix going to do his mid to B smoke. By the looks of things again. Looks like quite a complicated lineup. So
Whoa,
yeah, okay.
Jesus.
Yes, he has to go back and make sure he's actually got it.
I've got a better lineup already.
Yeah, I
Go
actually
check my
remember you
YouTube
had a better
videos.
one. Yours was closer over to the wall on the
Yeah,
left,
over
right?
on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, you watched my video?
I watched all your videos, yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
Gosh, it is a nightmare lineup, but they've got it set up. They have got it set up. So this could still work. This could still bear fruit.
I like the timing of it.
Tech's in a good position. Difficult to flush this player out unless you actually Molotov or smoke the window itself. He should have full control.
Oh, not anymore, he doesn't.
Should being the operative word here.
Oh, it's really uncomfortable. Dexter's got no ammo!
There's no bullets, brother! What are you doing?
Tech 9.
Ali won't be able to wrap around Heaton, and that's going to make things
And now,
even more
one of the
awkward.
difficult retakes in all of Counter-Strike. The B bomb side and Dust2, you won't
they
even
know it.
attempt it.
Running the other way.
Well, high highs, low lows in back-to-back rounds. The FlyQuest way.
I think he realized, and rightly so, he did so much damage in the first couple of interactions. That's why he peaks in the 5 bullets or so, because he knows at least there's a kill I can get here. If I can find a couple of scrappy ones, even if they take me down, but if you get nothing, that is a real problem. Alistair with the AWP. And what was looking like a very promising scenario slips and falls apart for FlyQuest. Now that's about as rough as it can get, because they were fully invested. The money was broken. Now 4 of them survive. They get out with an AWP and an M4 as well. You're laughing.
I love that that is a pistol strat that you can just do on a half buy as well, and it still has that kind of effect.
Well, the fact that they got out mid for free really made that just even more potent. The first port of call was Dexter window, one well-placed flashbang, and they're up. I mean, a missed shot, sure. But yeah, one good flash, and
I think, yeah, if they had a bit more utility, when you've got the AWP and the B-bomb side especially, like you would think that you have like an incendiary or a smoke to deal with that, just to segregate the fights a little bit more. It felt like he was overworked and having to challenge so much, he couldn't just block one entrance off. He had to go for it. Would have been nice to hold on to at least a smoke when you've got the AWP set up in towards the tunnels itself. But yeah, 2 separate 1v4 situations there.
I've got a question for you guys.
Go on.
You know Heaton?
Yes.
Do you know the spot?
Oh,
Like,
the spots on the map? I don't know. Where is it? Sorry.
You know, like big box on B site?
okay.
That's generally referred to as Heaton, where I'm from.
Okay.
And I
Well, you
said
just
that,
sat behind it, crouched?
yeah,
you mean?
no, just when you're on like the plat side of it, and you're hidden
okay.
from the doors.
Sure.
I can't remember why, but I know that it's called Heaton because it's always been called Heaton. And Blair had a go at me when we were at Cologne. He's like, why are you coming up with these weird names for these positions? But I've been calling it that for like 8 years. So like, I'm like, is it weird?
The Aussies just do it differently. You know,
He's a European player. Why am I the weird one?
I don't know.
You might be the weird one, but maybe not because of that, Mac.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see how this season goes. Okay. There's going to be a lot more weird stuff happening than that.
Player positions that I can recall, and I always get confused. So on Mirage, there's like a get right.
There's a Delpan.
There's a Delpan.
Top of middle.
Edward. I've heard Edward on B.
There's an Edward. Scissor hands.
And
Yes.
Scissor hands, and then there's a get right. There's a cold Zera box on Inferno.
Yep, true.
There's NBKs everywhere.
NBK's
NBK on
everywhere,
cash.
of course.
MBK.
Let's see. This is actually looking very, very promising with a man advantage and very little control for Eternal Fire. So it has to just be into the A site. There's 3 here if you consider that long a prong.
So I guess we're just going in. Smokes are down.
Oh, lovely.
Molotov will find at least the target, but Dexter will strike first. 5 on 3. Got to convert this one. Wakardi's in a promising position, though. Sneaking up the ramp, and it's going to be Dexter continuing to find kill after kill. This is very clean from FlyQuest.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Triple kill for Dexter. So there's some redemption. Back to back. Comes back in. Fights with a triple. The lovely catch as he saw that molly leaving the hands of Madger. Just catches him through the smoke. And that was the beginning of the end here. Yeah, lovely protocols as well for that ramp molly. You just throw the smoke at your toes. Gives you something to play around. Urquhart's happy with that one. Will we see FlyQuest Dust2 really, you know, put up a fight? As you said, first international debut for FlyQuest on Dust2. I'm interested to see if they go. Oh no, if they crumble to another Tech9 B-pop.
We're doing the same thing as the Calyx smoke.
Okay.
We all know it now.
Here's a change. Ali's
Okay.
going for early info.
Okay, this is actually looking promising. They've actually gone towards low already, so we might get bad info here. So B's clear, B's clear.
This is crazy that they're doing this against pistols. Pushing up a dark against pistols.
Here we go.
That smoke's not going to get thrown, so that makes things even more difficult. And EF now just have to figure out what the hell to do. They're going to go re-clear up a dark.
If they were throwing the Mac version of the smoke, you wouldn't have got caught there.
Exactly, you'd be hidden on the right side.
You'd be hidden. So maybe we should take a time out, let them know.
Print
Mac's actually got an idea, guys.
Free advice. Free advice.
Here we go. Alice should be out of it.
Oh, no, no, no.
Not like this. Not like this. It should be fine. Incendiary isolates them, and they get a lot of kills. It's all under control. Force by dealt with. As we go 4-3, a 1-round game now.
Good adaptation. Well, into the 8th. FlyQuest economy looking a little bit stronger.
Oh, you can see that the game plan on that, though, like their second force buy or half buy strategy involves subverting the expectation from the first one. You push up, or if you don't clear Calyx, if he just gets a 1 dig there, and it all falls apart very quickly, giving them upper tunnels.
Yeah.
Didn't work out for them. Ali's going to be happy with that one after losing his AWP. He was the only casualty. So now it is just what? Woxic, Scout, and the boys.
Yeah, Glocks and Calyx has got Deagle armor, but it's buying down to around $2,000. Trying to get early intel now. Don't want to give them anything on the map. Try and take some key territory in the form of long doors and short as well with the AWP. Staying on the front foot for sure, but here we go. Smoke's down. Not many gaps for EF to exploit, I'm afraid.
Ooh, creating space at a good moment.
Ali tested and a leg shot to Calix. So yeah, already limited options become even more so. This Woxic Scout was their only real hope, and Wakandi will scoop that off of the ground in hopes of finding something. But yeah, looking like a good equalizing 5 alive from FlyQuest. That would be the end goal. Keep them all healthy, keep those AKs in the ranks.
Do you want a B-stream update?
I would. Oh, how are Lin Vision doing?
They lost the first map. It was 16-14. It was on overtime.
Could have got that first, buddy.
It looked like
close.
they were good to go. That was their pick as well, so there's Ancient coming up next. We have Cardia now. Doing something with the Scout. Ooh, not much, though.
Okay.
Clean.
Ali warming up. Getting a couple of eco frags.
Yeah, a
Find
couple
that
of
confidence.
blinders on Inferno. Looking quick with it.
He's got his glasses on today. I think that might be the difference maker.
Yeah. Have you ever gamed without your glasses, Mac?
Oh, I struggle. I'm very blind. Yeah, it's like that. I got to go full Kinder if I'm not wearing my glasses.
One of the guys I play Face It with, he has a tick where he like kind of does a long blink. And so sometimes he'll die on a site. He'll go, sorry boys, I blinked. And it would just be like a 2-second blink.
I just did my
Blinded myself.
2-second blink.
Yeah, I flashed myself.
All right, we've got a pretty ropey buy here in terms of utility. We're going to go back in towards that upper B area. This is the perfect P there for Alistair.
Oh, another
Again,
tag.
another leg, you're right. That's so unfortunate for him.
Hanging around.
Going to get out. Suggesting he has. He needs to stick around for another fight, but bails at the end and gets out cleanly.
Threads through the bullets. Dexter still close here on short, going in with the flash. Won't be able to take out Woxic. And the lower players as well should be able to activate. But nice trade through the smoke.
Yeah, you take that all day long. I think another mid to B is on order here. 4-on-4. This is the more traditional smoke instead of the Calix one. See if he nails it. Looks like crisscross smoke's coming in as well. Takes the vision away from Alistair, but he still continues to frag. He is looking sharp today.
Yeah, the site's still under scrutiny though if they can get past Ali, but they can't. Shuts down Calix, catches him with a nade in his hand, and this round's cooked. Unless Centaurus can get around this smoke, catch Ins out with a first. There's another behind him though, should be overlooked. And Liaz makes it 5th, a reality. How many's that in a row now? 4, yeah, okay, they are running.
Yeah, FlyQuest really tightening up their spacing, enabling those trades to come through really nicely. And EF just...
Oh, Henry,
really
what's happening in the studio over there? Is that someone cleaning up your mess?
Cleaning up your
the
cream.
cleanup crew.
Oh.
The cream team, they
Is
call
it, is
them.
it your cream or is it Moses' cream?
I guess I
Because it reflected off of you.
Ooh, yeah, whose ownership? Is it
I
Last
guess
to
I
Touch?
created the whole idea of me being
yeah.
cream pied in the studio at some point, so I guess it is on me.
Yeah.
Jason did deliver the cream.
Maybe you could get him something nice to say sorry, like a cream pie or something.
Nice dessert.
Yeah, just a nice dessert.
Well, timeout for now. A chance to reflect on what we've seen so far in Dust2. It was another fantastic lead for Eternal Fire, but slowly but surely, FlyQuest are grinding back into it, courtesy of some spectacular sniping from Alistair. Lots of shots through the smoke, well positioned, holding onto the bomb sites, denying the C4, and it has to be another partial buy here. Zantares hasn't got into 5th gear just yet, which is a great sign for FlyQuest. They actually might be able to post a very decent half here. Their advantage.
Bombs up a bit. Yep. Nice! Nice, boys. Let's go. Too easy. Let's keep going.
Keep it going. That's all you can do, really.
That's the only thing you can do.
Nice round. They've got the money advantage here. They've already lost one of these tech rounds, though, so we'll see whether they can fend off this assault. Looks like we're going in towards A this time. They smoke the double doors. Got about 10 more seconds to get past this smoke and set themselves up. They can go for an execution. Most teams are doing the avant-garde smokes with the smoke. Second one down towards elevator instead of the boost boxes.
Yeah, the new adaptation.
Yeah.
I like it.
Alistair
Dark.
gets the intel, and in we go. Pulling the
Scary.
trigger.
It's a little scary. So is that nade damage though, Mac, with 3 HGs. Half HP.
Liaz is going to be doinked down over towards long side, sight control in the hands of Eternal Fire, and they're going to get even more. 2v5 for the retake in FlyQuest. They might think about it if they can find something shortly, but that smoke in the way stops them in their tracks.
How did that go so wrong so quick?
I don't know. Tech 9 for you. As soon as it gets one, it's so uncomfortable. if you give them a bit too much space, chance to set up like that. And I think obviously like Alistair was there, but he misses that first shot, and that just loses them a lot of tempo in the round. He's falling back, he can't reposition, and it's a bit of a scramble. And that was just a good call. Like great call from Magic to say, commit now. Like forget the execution, forget what we were doing, just get in there. They've given us an opening.
No, yeah, but now you just need to write down as well. Like don't play AWP on short when you're suspecting a low buy. I mean, all it took was Cardia hitting crouch. You missed your shot, and by the time that you've got, what are your options? In terms of repositioning, you drop off, you either stay CT,
scrambling,
or you're running ramp and hoping they're not
and you're
chasing.
Thinking to yourself, if I was just a car on the corner,
right,
this would be a very easy round for us, Just unfortunate, he misses that first shot. Comes down to it sometimes. We're getting to the last couple of rounds here on Dust2.
I think the other thing that you need to think about is Eternal Fire have gone B so many times. So you want to be on short so you can drop the CT and try and help out mid if there's a bust, or go for a faster rotation to B. So there's just like many different aspects that you need to think about.
Well, we've got a nice traditional long take coming through here. Initial smoke to progress up long itself. It looks like Leo's is going to be flashed in though and try and give this one a go.
It's so loud.
Oh,
Santares though, this is where he does his best work. We're about to see him deployed at that A ramp. Got the M4 in hand this time. No taps required. Full send. He's a reload. 8 bullets left in the mag. It looks like he's not fine actually. It's going to be Alistair fighting for the round still.
Ooh, but they've got a full minute and there's no stress here.
Yeah, Ali's already got a kill, so they know he's here.
Yeah, his exit's covered as well. Woxic's got it. Well, sorry, Calix has it covered. The bomb's going to be maneuvering safely through T-spawn.
Ooh. He's made noise.
There's a universe where he catches Calix, and then the round is on.
Oh, there's a kid.
It would have to be a drop and a no-scope. I think he's got a...
Oh, not far off.
Good idea.
NT.
Nice tree. Yeah, nice tree.
Nice tree.
Yeah, is that an oak or is that willow? That's lovely.
Bit of bamboo, actually.
Oh, you know, I just got some bamboo socks for the first time.
Wooden socks.
Well, yeah, essentially. They're made out of bamboo. Don't ask me how.
Wouldn't be comfortable, would they?
But they're very nice. Very breathable. Hypoallergenic for any of your... If you've got allergic feet.
I get sweaty feet, actually.
Yeah,
I
they're
get
good.
very sweaty
They're
feet.
very breathable.
Okay, maybe I'll have to look into
Try
them.
the bamboo socks today.
Oh, it's going to be Eternal Fire trying to bamboozle. FlyQuest in his final round with a long take. Here he comes, I told you. Zantares opening things up. Lovely headshot as they get a couple more for their troubles. Calix low, but now finally dealt with. It's the HE grenade that will take him down, but they've got so much control. What are the reactions to the map? We still have, I think, who's on the other side? It's Wacardia patrolling. Oh no! Wait, why have I got a bugged player here, Mac? I'm looking. I'm just like a complete idiot.
I've got to
there.
talk to the observers. We'll sort it out.
What is that about?
There you go.
It's just about a commentator player that didn't exist.
Alex has the magic fingers.
I still haven't worked out how to bring up the map, but I can do that. Bang. Alistair, hang on. This is aggression up mid, isn't aggression? I'm just freestyling today. But either way, a 3v3 and with long control for Eternal Fire. That's about all they have, though, gents. So
He's dropped that molly, so they know that someone's over towards short. They got double in this position. In still lurking it up, as expecting there to be maybe some kind of late full rotation back. And with that smoke up, it's going to be refreshed yet again. Ali on the line could be the difference maker. Hasn't seen it, will be seen and mollied into the open. Ooh. Ins, MP9, good jumping accuracy. Maybe there's a chance for him to stop this plant from going down. Stay sneaky.
Yeah, maybe not. Looking like Eternal Fire will be leaving with the lead here. But Dust2 is still competitive, though. FlyQuest, they are not banning Dust2 for a reason. They think they've got Eternal Fire. We'll find out if we need a third after the break.
Chad doesn't necessarily, but Yanko certainly does.
It's rough love.
Oh, Alexi B, good opening. Amelia following up with a second, and it's back and forth, tip for tat in mid. Zacher applying pressure, another kill on Imma. And a 3v3 established off the back of this, and this is the buy we were talking about for Limvision. It had a few weaknesses. They had to go to SMGs, but this would be such a risky play, and the flash catches Zacher. It doesn't affect Bit in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I like the idea to an extent of trying to take a risk through elbow, but Na'Vi are so good they consider it. And Wonderful missing the shot out towards CT. We'll see if that comes back to bite Na'Vi in this round. The answer to that is no, because Wonderful gets it on the second time of asking. And now Westmelon cleared out by Wonderful.
Finds both of them, makes up for it, Denko. That's a messy fight. Yeah, even LexiB realizes that was kind of wild over in mid.
You ever watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows ever.
I seen a thing today. It was
The two of them at the
yeah, it was like
DJ
if Hank only went for a piss instead of
taking a shit.
and this is what life would have been like. So if you're a fan of Breaking Bad, you can go search up that clip on Twitter. It's
I do find it funny how a lot of people look up to they look up to Walter White as a hero, and I'm like, you guys missed the plot, guys.
You missed the point. But
Wonderful.
He doesn't miss much. Run, Wonderful, run. Kazima's here to back you up. And USP's charging you down. It's just one, and now it gets a little uncomfortable for the Alper.
It's okay.
But he's got Bit, and he's also got a Tech 9 in his back pocket, so he'll swing that out. Na'Vi go up to 3, and this is with Limvision winning the pistol and converting into the second round victory. So they've had 2 rounds in a row, but it's been Na'Vi 3 back-to-back.
Yep.
And Limvision finally returned to a bye. They'll have the AWP out again for Zacher. Now, he got cancelled out in an unfortunate way in the first gun round when he got it out.
Yeah, a lot of cancellations happening nowadays, Dinko.
There is a lot of cancellations in the world. Yeah. That is true. Zacher got his. He's come back, though, as a lot of comebacks, too. You know, a lot of people returning.
Yeah, I love my comebacks.
Yeah, especially you.
Especially me. Here we go.
Fufu into the fight.
Oh, great.
Down to Imma. And this is what Imma's just so good at, man. When he gets out elbow, he gets in these fights. And Wonderful just rapidly trading. Look at Westmelon. It's absolute chaos inside the middle, and Zacher's chimed in with the AWP. Pandemonium.
There's a winner for JL here. 2 players out of cave.
A lot of dicks on JL's gun.
7-5 half could be done in 2 on Dust2. I've got Henry G, I got Mac Mate, my name's Machine, and the Turks are looking to finish this one quick and efficient to start off their Group A opening round. Limvision Na'Vi duking it out rather, over on Ancient. You can check that out on the B stream with Blair and Dinko talking about guns and stuff.
Yeah. And all that stuff.
Still that stuff.
And stuff. Lots of molding going on in the cameras, but we'll see if that trend continues here in the second half, and we'll see if EF can go 4 from 4 for the Pistols.
Yeah, pretty decent half from FlyQuest. The way it was going was a little bit disappointing. Another deficit down 0-3. Lost to a couple of pistol rounds as well. And
Report them.
They've done a Dinko.
They've done a Dinko. There must be a good reason for it. So yeah, you molly this and it limits their options. They could be walking up Cat on Woxic. Wicardia, however, has got himself a double kill. Here it comes. And Uno, not twice. Actually, Dexter and his P250 have managed to keep us level.
Woxic, P2K in hands. We saw what he did last map with it.
But they're 100% pistol conversion so far, right? You were saying. So
yeah.
Kind of now or never for FlyQuest.
Yeah, need this one. 4 and 4 currently. In terms of residual utility, still a smoke available. It's on Alistair. They have got some grounds to go for another mid split here. Good shot. Zantaros will be removed. And now they've got the man advantage. So what's the call going to be? They are sending out the mid to be smoke. I think they're up against Calyx. They're just going to go for it and hope they can fend them off. He is isolated. He's got no backup to speak of whatsoever.
Oh, he should be a dead man, but if he can get one, he can get that snowball into a bit of an avalanche. He doesn't get the second. And so the site's theirs.
Shoots the far away guy with dead pinpoint accuracy. 2v3 though. And we know that EF are going for this no matter what. It's the Pistols. They got a kit, they got a smoke, a flash.
Oh, it'd be very hard. It'd be very hard to lose this round if you're FlyQuest. I'd be impressed if you could lose this round if you're FlyQuest.
They got a solid crossfire setup. Liaz over towards that double stack near tunnels. Can pivot off the contact, but EF deciding, no, haven't found a thing. Let's just save it.
Save the smoke and the kit. Save the Kev. Is he going for the ninja? You can't ninja on this bomb site. You can save on this bomb site itself. Gets the kills. Gets the kills. Oh. No, wait.
No time.
Has he got time?
No time.
I swear, if Matt just done this. Disgusting! Oh, FlyQuest FlyQuest have let that one go.
Things you hate to see. That would be it, I think. Another pistol round gone.
There was like a millisecond in that.
Let's put this in slow motion and let's have Chad analyze it when he gets in.
Oh.
Ay, caramba.
How would that one go?
Oh.
Hello. Goodbye.
They can bounce back. They already are, in a way. With a kill. It is going to be traded out. It's one of the rifles removed. But yeah, if you don't win this one, you're going to be a little bit tilted. That was a bit of a stinker to let go. Milliseconds in it, boys. Actual milliseconds.
Oh, I'm done for the day.
I think FlyQuest would be as well. I mean, if you win this one, like Hank was saying, if they can get themselves a bomb
Got some
plant.
space. CT's on a bit of a retake here. Santara's not hitting the straight-up headshot as he normally does. You've actually got a nice trade here.
Dink's going everywhere. Sight control, just clearing out long wall, making sure that there's space to get this one down, which may warrant another buy if they do enough damage to the CTs.
Speaking of damage, there's an absolute ton of it from Major there. That grenade's going to sting. Yeah, it's pretty clean. They did have the bomb planted. They do have the option to go for another buy like that. Give it another go, recovering the M4s, and this is a utility that would drop kits, etc. But essentially, it is going to be 9-5. Well,
Would you say that being a professional gamer is an office job?
not in the traditional sense.
Maybe in like a kind of a...
You're in an office of sorts.
Yeah, like kind of if you were like in the tax office and you're trying to put it somewhere, you could call it office work. I don't think it's...
Yeah.
The office is changing, you know?
It is.
And right now, FlyQuest, they're hoping for a change like that, you know? Bit of damage from Dexter's scout to start you off, and you're in a position now where one kill could be enough to seal access to a site. Starting 3 long are Eternal Fire. Short is the gap. No one is holding the run-up cat. It is wide open for the takings, and Tara is going to try and tend to that now.
Full spread from FlyQuest, just looking to punish any of the CTs getting a bit too big for their boots. But I feel like Major is feeling pretty invincible after that pistol round.
So there's the double door smoke once again. It's like another beat finish here. You've got Wicardia in a strong position, taking a bit of damage. He's holding at the back boxes, and I think you better over. This could get a little bit awkward, the timings. What are they up to right now? Tagging in Calyx towards the back platform. Against this sort of buy, this is the perfect setup for it, really.
No
Smoke
molly.
goes down at the prime time. I guess you respect
Oh.
it. Smoke, hello.
Never mind.
Oh, no.
Through
No,
the
no,
smoke,
no.
Calyx gets 3 headshots.
Not like this.
Oh, he can finish it off. He could have an ace. Calyx could take every single member of FlyQuest and dig the finish.
Oh,
That is revolting. 5 kills from Calyx, 3 of them just straight through smoke.
Oh, you were right. It was the place to be.
Pretty good position, right? Yeah. Not bad, Calyx. Not bad at all. And that's going to be another disappointing round for FlyQuest. Managed to get that pick through the smoke. You thought they were onto something. Calyx gets 3 in 1 clip. Nice spray down. Calm on the last as well. Just had to close things down on Liaz. There's a nice ace for you. Wicardia can't believe his luck, but he can't be too mad at the outcome of the round, I suppose. As now Woxic, I told you, these mid picks for some reason is working in his favor on both sides of the equation. In his element.
Yeah. Already taking Ali out of the gun round. Dexter opting to pick up the AWP. Give it a little recycle. But where to from here? You're already a man down. Still got decent util. Liaz chunked to half. Great HE from short there. Oh, pumped another. Didn't quite hit Liaz though, who's going to be exposed. It's Vexite at top mid. Liaz wasn't seen towards Xbox.
Yeah, that Dust2 looks really good. Eternal Fire, they got everything covered. Rotation seem on time. Incendiary, a good example of that. You can see just before he even throws the smoke, the lurk smoke for cross into A, it's incendiaried off. Calyx pushed doors. There is an opportunity here, but Dexter would have to hard clear this with an AWP. His barrel's going to stick out before. Yeah, And it's still traded.
Still in the round. Wasn't the cleanest finish there from Calix. Was given a great opportunity to win the round there and then, but this one becomes a bit of a question mark now at 35 seconds. What's the position though? Macardia, oh, he's not in a great spot. He has no idea. Guy, thank God he hears the footsteps eventually. I think he still goes down there. It's a little bit awkward for him.
Wow.
Hits an all-important shot in. Should be able to trade him out, but then we've got Xantares to deal with, so it's another impressive finish for Eternal Fire. Great stuff from Woxic especially. Finding a couple of picks through the smoke, created his own opportunities by popping them open.
Double up.
And we go 11-5. We've got a double AWP situation here as well. Oh, he's waiting for that boost.
Now that was solid protocols from Macardia. Just dropping off as soon as he heard that second set of footsteps coming through upper. Drops the HE on the choke, drops the smoke as a bit of cover. And just buys enough time for that rotation to come in from B ramp as well.
Assume that's the long crossover smoke. Or they've actually misthrown it. It's gone in towards blue. I guess it maybe for the Molotov.
Yeah.
Would be an interesting idea. Oh, it lands on top of something? What is that?
Just enough to extinguish the blue molly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If that is the case.
Definitely seen people have lineups for that particular extinguish, but it is very niche. Either way, I mean, it does lead the Eternal Fireboys to be in the dark a bit as to what's going on in long. As they set up on B. God, is it just going to be another Calix Macardia crossfire from hell?
It could be.
Oh, this time he's actually taken early damage. As well as dealt it. It's down after one. That's more reasonable. Macardia, though, rocking the orb and using it to great effect.
I think they spotted a few people cross over. They might bail on this one and continue to go A.
If they can get the bomb
Everyone's
across.
bit on the F side.
Vexite. In a dangerous current. Flash it short, but the bomb's still here at bottom mid.
A bit of over-rotation there from Eternal Fire. Now it's an awkward retake with a double AWP situation. But the problem is they don't have a smoke for the cross, boys. So you're going to have to take the bomb up short.
Ooh, Molly.
Uh-oh.
This
Final
is it.
pass of the A side.
Oh,
Look who it is.
So good. That was an important one back, but the AWP should be good to keep Liaz trapped. Bomb can be planted. Oh, it's all up for them. It's all up for these two. Liaz down. Too easy for Woxic. Comfortable. The 1v3! Jumping headshot from Woxic!
Don't do him like that.
Oh! Everything's going right for them today!
Brother!
Yep. Just a jumping headshot.
Wasn't a no-scope.
No.
We didn't get that hieroglyphic.
He still managed to get his eye just to the scope mid-air. Bang! Oh, that's filthy. Here it comes. Let's see it again. Making a frag movie. Oh, you naughty boy.
What?
Callie, eat your heart out.
Brah.
Do it with an AWP.
Yeah, do it with an AWP. Who needs a USP?
Well, that's probably it for the game, I'm going to say. Like, what can you do about that?
There's no coming back from that.
No.
Yeah.
There is no coming back from that.
Unfortunate scenes here. Some unusual events occurring. A jumping, sniping headshot to save the round.
Check in
Confirm
PC.
victory. We'll take a timeout, let them stew on it. Looking like maybe 2-0. It'll take 7 rounds in a row here from FlyQuest to hold on to the series. Opening game here of Pro League hasn't been the best showing. They've managed to keep both games competitive. I don't think the scoreline tells the whole story of this Dust2. That's the double door smoke from Alistair. Last chance here. Has to be a win in their favor. Getting presence in towards lower. Flashes over a long to keep the CTs interested. The Woxic has been an absolute menace the last few rounds.
Only 7 rounds to come back, guys. Only 7 rounds.
That's quick math.
That's true, that's true. That's why they pay him the big bucks. Shout out Urcast.
Only 7 rounds.
Math's God.
I think we can cast around by only saying that sentence. Only 7 rounds.
7 more. That's all it will take.
7, the magic number. Sequential rounds is what they need. They cannot concede another round.
Has to be 7 in a row. Nothing else will do. Little starts here. The campaign. We're finding a number of rounds in a row. Starts with this interaction with Calix. He's done well, but just getting traded out here. Woxic surely gets overran, and there it is. Finally. an advantage here, and they're probably going to have to save on the CT side.
They don't go
Sills
down like that.
This is awkward. Bomb on B ramp. FlyQuest need to retake a little bit of control. No smokes to try and break up the odd crossfire. Flash is there. They haven't seen him tucked on the edge of the box. He's just barely
Plant it. Oh
away.
no, he can actually deny the plant here.
Oh!
Okay, there we go.
That was
Not the most comfortable round.
almost terribly awkward.
Only 7 rounds.
Is all they need. And this could be one of those 7. But I am still bloody nervous. The fact that the bomb's only just gone down. Liaz has got the flank on Santares. And it's awkward. It's very awkward if Vexite goes down. Oh, he's feeling the pressure. Up on the box, misses the no-scope, whips out the AWP. Can Wakadia come up clutch? It would be one hell of a way to end it. They had 7 opportunities, and that AWP shot misses. We go again. Another one, please. Yes, indeed. 6 more rounds.
Only 6 more rounds.
Oh my goodness, Wakadia 1 shot away from breaking the hearts of FlyQuest once again. They had to win that one. Couldn't be another disastrous finish in the clutch.
These rounds aren't over till they're over. Eternal Fire has had too much money. Definitely bit the bullet there. But let's see what they can do here with another buy before they will be on an eco for the next. FlyQuest. Liaz with the spawn. Not known for his AWP.
No, just whips out the magic stick. Avada Kedavra. Woxic's gone. See, that speaks some Latin.
Okay.
Avada Kedavra.
I thought you were doing like a Wakadia thing.
I thought that was a Harry Potter thing.
Oh, it might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think there's some Latin involved in Harry Potter.
Maybe there is.
I'm very worried about Vexite. I'd just like to report that I'm concerned about him.
I think we all are. I'm also worried about Dexter.
Yeah, no, I think this is... Ooh, he actually...
Okay, gets away with it.
Fine, it's fine.
Didn't even take any damage.
I think they'd be worried about. And they still flash Zentaras. Oh, they could have had some in there. The incendiary blocked their push, and Madgers managed to catch the pressure from in.
Spotted them.
Liaz is on the site, though.
Look
so
at
That's
Calyx.
nice.
Calyx has gone from lower dark, missing that shot, to a fast flank on long. And FlyQuest are going to be none the wiser because they think they've got full mid control with Vexite here. So this is still very losable. This is still very losable. Wakadia taking heads, taking names. Calyx, here he comes, making a bit of noise though. So Ali whips around just in time. And it will be a 7th round. Only 5 more.
And if you're wondering what the coaching staff may be thinking at times like these, it's probably you just need 5 more.
That's all they need.
That's it. It's 5 more.
They're going to save a double AWP here. You might be interested in forcing around it just to close it out now. Still got a bit of buff up. Still a chance to build the economy. Full eco around 2 saved AWPs feels like a tragic way to approach the situation. You can close it out right here, right now. The money is not great. That is a problem.
I've read this script before. Do you want to know the spoilers?
Yeah, please.
So FlyQuest will make it to 11.
Oh, they do?
And then something will happen. I don't know
like
what.
Like a ninja defuse.
Like maybe another
or
jumping Woxic bloody thing.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 13 to 11.
And then we'll discuss how close they got in the post-match. Yeah.
So this would be the eco around it. Difficult choice to make. He got so much firepower. You'd assume Woxic will have a little look towards middle. They certainly will on the FlyQuest side of things as well. Taking Calyx down to 18 points of health. And here's Woxic. Imagine will go down. And Ricard, yeah, he steps up. Lovely push towards top of middle.
Oh, no.
1 by 1, it's out to fall.
Just running into the longest angles they could find.
I might have read the wrong script.
Yeah, that might have been tomorrow's game.
It's still good if they go B here. It's Calyx with, what, 20 HP alone in B.
I see you, Greer, but they do have to get there first. Currently, no one's holding this mid to B. So it is perfectly situated right now. A bit of a fake on A. That's going to sell it further.
Oh, full contact.
No, AWP is looking.
They didn't see that shadow? They did see the shadow.
Now he finds out. Oh, God. Jump scare, and now Liaz gets leg shot.
Calyx just has to hide. All he can hope for is they overlook this position in the chaos.
Oh, they might. They very well might, especially with a sick shot like that from Woxic. The pre-aim on the window. He's played a lot of Dust2. Yeah, no armor, but doesn't seem to be a problem until the 1v3 becomes a 1v1. Vexite, a quick double kill.
Well, Calyx is your B player. We all know it. He's done a few unspeakable things on that side of the map, so you got to assume he's there. In towards A we go. Vexite for all the marbles here to keep the dream alive. His advantage is Calyx with no armor, no HP, no nades. He's got an AK and the element of surprise on his side, though.
Oh, he has
Has
no
he
idea! It ends like that, just 2 AWPs and USPs. Eternal Fire, the better team today, no doubt about it, looking very strong. Dust2, a couple of glimmers of hope there for FlyQuest, still some uncharacteristic errors. Can't be making at this level of play, you will be punished for it. Eternal Fire, the Punishers, and a 2-0 to start off their Group A campaign. We'll be breaking it all